Welcome to episode 4 of Create Your Life, where I show you how I achieve everything and anything I set my mind to, in hopes that you will finally decide to believe in yourself and do the same. Create your life. What's up guys? Really quickly before we dive into the video, I wanted to let you guys know I will be in Vegas for Olympia weekend. I'm actually doing my own little thing, my own little event on Thursday. So this Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. I'm doing a bikini posing clinic. This is something that you do need to register for. It's $30 for the clinic, and you just do that by emailing me at emilyhaydenfitness@yahoo.com. Check the description box and I'll put the rest of the details there and how to do that and what it entails. And then from 4 to 5 p.m. I'm going to be holding a free meetup. This is for guys, this is for girls, this is for anyone that wants to come, anyone that watches my channel or my Instagram and just wants to come and hang out. And you guys can also meet each other. Like, I think it'll be a great, way for you guys to connect, because my comment section is the best damn comment section around. I truly believe that, because you guys are incredible. So please come out to the free meetup. It's going to be at the Olympia gym. My friend Mark Anthony just opened it. It's right across the street from the Orleans Hotel. So please come out on Thursday. Friday and Saturday I will be attending the expo. I currently do not have a booth to be at, but stay updated. I'm either going to find a friend that will let me hang out at their booth, so you guys have like a designated spot to come meet me at, or I will post a map in the exact spot of where I will be and the exact hours. My entire intentions for going to the Olympia and going to Vegas is literally to meet y'all, to love on y'all, and give you guys I want to make you guys smile. I want to make you guys happy. So I actually changed my flight twice. It was going to be a much longer trip, but I'm just too focused on my business. I'm too focused on what I'm doing. I don't have money to be hanging out in Vegas or eating out all the time, and that's not my intention. I have no problem spending the money on the flight, which I booked myself, to come out and see you guys and to buy expo tickets to see you guys. That's my point for being there, so please come. I'll post the details on my Instagram story. I'll also post it in the description box of my YouTube as soon as I get it figured out. So please, if you're gonna be at the Olympia, come see me, because I'm literally flying in, I'm seeing you guys, and I'm flying right back out. That's my only intention of being there. I love you so much. Please enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next clip.
So fucking good at sweeping that warehouse
MFCEO
floor.
project.
That's
oatmeal, water, coffee,
great you are.
vitamins.
And therein lies the key to success, guys.
Why wait to say? At least I did in my way. Lie awake, two-faced, but in my heart I understand. I made my move, and it was all about you. Now I feel so far removed.
What's up guys, welcome to the video. I wanted to tell you right before this, I did the 110 floors challenge on the Stairmaster. It's the challenge that First Form posted. They did it in remembrance of 9/11 and the firefighters that had to climb all of those floors. So if you guys haven't done it, it's okay if it's past 9/11. Try it. Do 110 floors on the Stairmaster as fast as you can. I did it. I was going at a steady pace at first, and then I realized if I wanted to finish before 20 minutes, I had to go faster. So I had to speed it up, and I ended up doing 18 minutes and something seconds. It was like the low 18s. So I may now have to do that again just to beat my own time. But do it. Tag me when you do it. It's a 110 floor stair challenge. So let me know how you like it, and if anything, it'll be like a good thing for you to challenge yourself during cardio today. All right, back to my warm-up. So after my glute activation exercises, which I go more into detail in episode 3 about, I did some foam rolling, and then I moved on to some of my first exercises, one of them being glute hip thrusts. I love doing glute hip thrusts, and I'll usually do a regular range of motion, so all the way down, squeeze at the top, and then as you've been seeing these last few reps, I like to do some pulse reps. So it's after you've done your regular reps, you go and do like 5 to 10 really fast pulse reps just to get the blood flowing in there. Sometimes they're like half reps too. And then at the end I throw some longer, more slower and controlled at the very end, the last 2 or 3. So I actually supersetted the hip thrust with some band work. I love throwing band work in there, and it just gets the pump going even more. So for this band work, I was just doing some glute kickbacks, and for this I would keep my legs straight and just kick straight back. I did that on both of my legs for 15 reps, and it was already burning, and then I decided to do more of like a glute extension, so it's kind of like pushing back with your heel. So almost like a kick back with your heel. So if you notice the differences, in the first one my leg was staying straight, and in this one my leg's actually bending, my knee is bending. So bent knee, and then kick back with your heel, keep your leg nice and high. So I really enjoyed this little superset that I was doing. I did 5 total sets, and it was killer My glutes are definitely feeling it. So try this little superset. Add the band work in. If you don't do the band work already, it's great for the booty, for the gains, and that's going to be it with this commentary. Got home from an amazing leg workout. I ended up doing 110 floors on the Stairmaster for the Stairmaster challenge that First Form is doing. I killed it. I went and did an amazing leg workout. I went really heavy on squat press. I did like 5 plates on each side. I did hip thrusts with some band work. I did hamstrings. I did isolated hamstrings. I did a ton of really great exercises. Also overhead plate lunges with sled sprints. And then at the end, I had to do a like 5-minute Stronger as a Community Facebook Live. So I went ahead and got on the stairs just to do the Facebook Live as I did my cool down. And then I was like, you know what? What's another 110 flights of stairs? So I did another 110 floors, felt amazing. And then I started my Instagram Live as I walked home and my phone died. And then even better, I came home and plugged my phone in, got my food out of the microwave, look at my phone, and the other side of the charger was not plugged in. So it's fine. I'm gonna show you guys my food because that's fun and interesting too. This is an absolutely delicious meal. It is beef brisket enchiladas, and yes, it is by Icon Meals. I do have a discount code if you'd like to use it. It's EHFIT, and if you're not interested in Icon Meals, then I know that you can make this with some low-carb tortillas, get whatever meat you want inside, and then get like mozzarella cheese. Even though it's not the normal cheese that you use on this, I don't think, it would give you like a similar meal to this. So, very delicious meal that I get to eat for dinner, and I'm gonna go watch the sunset. I'm eating my nightly ice cream, and it's absolutely delicious, but I just showed Instagram story what it is. So my ice cream comes out so thick, it like stays at the top where it was plugged in. Oh my goodness, look at that. Hallelujah, come to mama. The recipe is a ton of ice inside the Ninja blender, about 8 ounces of cashew milk, and then 1 scoop of Level 1 ice cream sandwich, and you blend it for a very long time and it comes out absolutely delicious. So that is the recipe, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I've shown it to you guys so many times before, but it's incredible, and it's my favorite thing at the end of the night because it makes me super full, and I go to bed like not hungry. If I go to bed hungry, I cannot sleep, so this is essential for me. And this is the protein that I used to make it with. You guys know I've been raving about this since I started my YouTube channel, and I stand by it. It's incredible.
Speaking of really cool topics, I gotta tell you, I mean, we're a little biased, but I think that after 100 episodes...
Is that your way to pat your own back?
This is not gonna work. We must get the forehead in there. Come on, tripod. As far as it goes. Okay, hang on. Let's get back here. Okay. Welcome to episode 4. I'm really excited to talk about this topic. I read a ton of the comments from my previous YouTube post. It was called How Instagram Has Evolved. And you guys, the feedback has been incredible. I have so many like DMs and messages and actual comments on the post saying that they went through, people went through and cleaned up their Instagram feed and they feel so much better and that they were feeling the same way. And it's just it's nice for me not to feel alone in this. So thank you guys for voicing your opinions. And I'm really excited that you guys are going to take a part and being a part of the change and cleaning up your own feed and showing the people that you love more support and helping to share those people as well. So I think that's amazing, and I'm glad that we can all be a part of the solution. So I did write down a few of your comments, and they're things that I want to address in this video. So I got a few comments, things like I'm struggling to get sponsored so I can fund competing, comments like my biggest goal is to go pro, what's your advice? So a lot of stuff based around being sponsored and being a pro. So in this video, I want to talk specifically about what kind of money is available to you guys in the fitness industry as an athlete. I want to go ahead and just say right up front, I think there's a huge misconception by people who are not there yet as to what that entails. So if you don't know, I'm a fully sponsored athlete. I'm sponsored by 3 major companies in the fitness industry. I'm a professional bikini competitor. So I've achieved these things, and I'm only going to speak from my personal experiences. So this is not like the end all be all, but this is just my personal experience with it, and I want to share with you guys what that's been so far. So being a sponsored athlete in the industry, some people say like it's my dream, it's my lifelong goal to be a sponsored athlete. And I think it's great to have that dream and goal. I once was like, oh my gosh, I so badly want this. And it's okay to want that, but I just want to like give you guys the reality of what that actually means. So as a sponsored athlete, I am able to have things like a salary given to me by the company per month, commission based off of sales. I get flown to expos or weekend events, you know, put up in a hotel, that kind of thing. So things are paid for, right? But at the end of the day, like, what does that actually mean in money terms to me as an athlete? That means, you know, X amount of salary per month and X amount of commission per month. And every single month, that's kind of my income at the end of the year. That's my yearly income from that company. What I want to put in your heads is you have to have your own thing going on. It's not realistic for you to rely on a company, and you shouldn't ever rely on a company. I can speak from experience that as I've been going through transition phases in my life, I did rely on my sponsors and my companies and the salary and the commission, things like that. And for the period of life that I was in, I was going through something very difficult that you guys all pretty much know about. I was just going through like a transitional phase, and no matter what kind of transitional phase you're going through, you know, if you have that opportunity to rely on sponsors for an income, that's freaking awesome, and you are so blessed, and that's great, but you can't stay there. You absolutely cannot stay there. It's okay for a little while if you absolutely have to do that, but then you need to do something and create your own source of income, create your life, create your business. Because at the end of the day, let's say that all of your sponsors go bankrupt, where does that leave you? Let's say that your sponsors all of a sudden change their mind, or that all of a sudden their sponsors say, you know what, we don't like how you're doing things, and they drop you. Or you say, I don't like how you're doing things, and you leave them. You know what I mean? There's so many different variables. So the way that I see, you know, your financial success in the fitness industry and with competing and becoming a pro and becoming a sponsored athlete is that just like I see relationships, I see two different people who should have their own motherfucking symphonies going on, right? Like, they should have amazing things going on in their own life, and then they can choose to include each other. That's how I think a relationship should be. Same thing with businesses and business relationships within the industry. I think you as an athlete should have your own amazing thing going on that you're thriving in and pursuing, and then if you get to be sponsored by these companies and those companies get to have you on their team, that's freaking awesome, and that amazing business will thrive even more from having you. And your business and everything that you've got going on, you'll thrive even more from being associated and involved and helping and growing this other company. You know what I mean? So don't let being sponsored or being a pro be your end all be all. At the end of the day, look at, you know, Miss Bikini Olympia, however much money, I don't even know what the paycheck is. It's public knowledge. I could probably Google it right now. But, you know, she gets X amount of check on the day that she wins. That's great and all, but like, you dedicate your entire life to competing. You get this one check, and then what, to do it again, and then maybe not even, you know, win the next year or whatever it might be. So it's okay to have those goals. Shoot, I have the goal of being Miss Bikini Olympia. That's not going anywhere. But I have to create my own thriving, successful business, and then that can be like a plus. That can be like the cherry on top that's like, boom, like that's awesome. And I'm running out of space, so I should have more storage enough to keep going. I hate when I have to stop because then I like kind of lose my train of thought. But let's recap where we're at right now. Let's say that not only do you become a pro and you become a sponsored athlete, but let's say that you're Miss Bikini Olympia, sponsored by the best companies in the world. What about next year? Next year, okay, when you go to try and be Miss Bikini Olympia again, let's say that you win 7 years in a row and you get that check every single year, which is not a big check, you guys. Athletes in this industry do not get paid like, you know, basketball players, football players, and I understand why. That's much more like a mainstream type of thing. But as the state is currently, all I'm saying is that it can't be your main thing. So for me, I'm working on creating my main avenue, my business, my everything. I'm working on that right now, and I'm sharing with you guys how I'm doing that. But as I'm doing it, I want to give you advice like, do not set that to be your one and only goal. That's never been my one and only goal, but it's just important that in this phase of my life, now I get to focus and create what is my huge goal of this amazing empire and community and everything that I want to build. So as a sponsored athlete, as a bikini pro, I'm telling you guys, just make sure that you're in everything for the right reasons. Don't put being a sponsored athlete or an IFBB pro on some pedestal where it doesn't belong. I promise it's not in the long term gonna pay your bills. In the long term, it's not gonna you know, provide all this financial freedom and success that you think it is. The only thing that's going to provide financial freedom and success is you working your ass off for a very, very long time. I'm not there yet. I'm still working towards that. So I hope that's clear and like open and realistic for you guys. Like I just want to encourage you guys to pursue your own thing. It's okay to be a part of another brand. It's okay to help grow another brand, to do all of that, but don't forget about your brand. Your brand should be number one always. Always put your brand first. That's not selfish. It's called looking out for yourself, and you should do it because the businesses are going to do it no matter what. So with that said, I absolutely love all of my sponsors. I love everyone that I'm with, and I love the fact that it naturally fits into who I am. It naturally fits into my everyday life, and that's why I'm with the sponsors that I'm with. Okay, so I want to really quickly talk about my different revenue streams. Everyone's been asking, you know, what are the revenue streams that you have? I'm just curious. So Instagram does not pay you for having followers. YouTube, of course, you get like payments from the AdSense, from the ads that play on your videos, which is like nothing. Like you should not rely on that. I mean, I guess if you're like, you know, 54 million subscribers on YouTube, that's a different story. I'm sure you're banking. But on like a realistic level, on any level under, I don't know when it starts to become very lucrative, but it's at that same time, it's still not something you can count on because it counts on, you know, like views and clicks and all of this data that can change. So again, it's not something that you should count on. So my current streams of revenue are, I have 3 main sponsors that, you know, different sponsorships will offer you different things, but you can usually get salary and commission from being a sponsored athlete, or just commission if you have a ton of sales or whatever your deal might be. Sometimes it's just salary. It's different per company. And then I make, you know, AdSense from YouTube, which honestly is nothing. It's nothing to write home about, as Rob Lipset would say. The way that Instagram and YouTube become lucrative, in my opinion, is the exposure that it brings. So I've had companies contact me saying, we found you through YouTube. I've had different speaking engagements booked because they said, hey, we saw you on YouTube. We love the way that you engage with your subscriber base and your interaction, and we love the way that you are on camera. You know, I've been able to book different gigs and like side gigs from sending them YouTube videos, showing them how comfortable I feel on camera, how it's like natural for me. The exposure that social media gives me, I think, is the most important part of it. It's not the actual money that comes from it. So different sponsors, the exposure. I do have a beginner's lifting, cardio, and macro guide that's on my website for $25, which I must brag, it's awesome, and it teaches you like all the things that I wish I'd known whenever I first got into this. So it's a really great beginner's guide. And then I also have an EHF Phase 1 challenge, and it's on my website. It's basically like a program that you buy and follow for a set amount of weeks. So, you know, those are 2 things that are on my website that I put a lot of time and effort and energy into, and I do make money off of that. Again, it's not something to count on. I do have my Evolve with Emily program. That's been a training program over the last 8 weeks, and it's the first time that I've done that. So that's been a source of income for me. And then moving forward, I'm kind of thinking about doing another challenge because there's a lot of people asking me for coaching options. So I'm thinking about just doing like a 4-week get ready for Halloween coaching type of thing. For those that ask, I am a certified personal trainer. I got my certification through NASM, which I 1000% recommend. That trainer certification did expire. So for all the haters out there, you know, they believe that you're certified, and then if it say that it's September 10th and it expires on September 11th, the haters will tell you that you forgot all of your information on September 11th. And running my own business, doing everything that I do, I don't need a personal trainer certification. I don't need one, but I did get it with the best because I know that it's the most respected, the most well-renowned. But in this current moment, I have no desire to go spend hundreds of dollars to get a check mark and a new expiration date on my certification. Women's fitness specialist, fitness nutrition specialist, and weight loss specialist. So that's 4 certifications total that I got through NASM, which again, 1000% recommend. I think they're the best, and no, I'm not paid to say that, but I feel like I probably should be. They pay other people to say that, why can't they pay me? Other ways that you can make money are by doing brand deals. That's, for example, I got a foam roller, right, from this company, and they sent me that foam roller for free, but it was one of those things where it was a friend of a friend, and they were like, hey, try this out and let us know if you like it. And I absolutely loved it, and I didn't ask to be paid for it. I didn't have a discount code, none of that stuff, but a lot of people did ask me for a discount code, so they were like, hey, we can give you a discount code for like 4 days if you want or something, and then getting that discount code, I would then make commission off of that code. Now, there's other brand deals where they'll pay you like $500 for like a minute feature in their video. So there's different like brand deals and stuff you can do like that. To be honest, I don't take advantage of that. And I don't know, I feel like sometimes maybe I should, just because it would be another stream of revenue for me. And if it's something that I really love and I'm sharing anyways, like why would I not? But you know, I don't know, it's one of those things. I'm not like opposed to doing brand deals for things that I genuinely do love anyways. But in the current moment, I'm not really taking advantage of that. So I don't know, I go back and forth between that. I'm like, honestly, I think I'm not a great businesswoman at all. I think if I could have a partner that was amazing at business, I would let them handle all the business stuff, and I would just get to like do what I love, which is create content, talk to you guys, like share the real stuff with you. I think the business woman would be like, oh no, you get paid or you do not show it, you know what I mean? Whereas I'm like, no, but I love it, everyone, just here it is, this is what it is, it's great. So that's my current little struggle slash weakness, so I'm building on that. At this point, I kind of feel like I'm rambling, and I just want to go ahead and wrap things up and give you some takeaway points. So number one, in my opinion, there is not money in this industry for the athlete for just being an athlete, just being a sponsored athlete in IFBB Pro. Two, you need to put yourself and your brand first before any other company. And then number three, if you want to pair with companies that you genuinely enjoy, then do it. But do it because you would do it for free. Don't do it for the money that they're offering. And don't always just look for the next best deal. This stuff is not long-term, in my opinion. I think you need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on creating something that you love and you're proud of and you enjoy on a day-to-day basis. At that point in time, when you want to pair with a company that makes sense, that feels natural, that you genuinely just vibe and you get each other, then do that and do it well, and do it because you would do it for free. Don't do it for the money. The money will not always be there. But the money that you create, the business that you create, the life that you create will be there long term. So focus on that. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back in another episode of Create Your Life very soon. I'm going to continue to read all the comments. If I don't get to you, just know that I love you and I appreciate you, and I am reading all the comments. But at a certain point in time, I have to choose more content or more time on comments. The other day I spent about an hour just responding to comments just on my YouTube channel. That's not Twitter, Instagram, which I'm trying to post 2 to 3 times a day on a good day. So it's a lot, and I'm trying to figure it out. So just bear with me, and know, please know, like, I wish I could comment the most heartfelt comment to every single one of you that leaves a comment. So please don't think that it goes unnoticed, because I promise it doesn't. Really quickly, actually, I'm going to put this at the beginning of the video. I love you so much. Bye.
Holy mother of God. I'm literally eating like a bowl of brownie right now. I'm gonna have to make this for you guys. I'm sorry I didn't record it. I was like, what if it turns out bad? And it turned out like so incredible. You have no idea.